No step. Thank y'all for coming back. This is Prison Story, Part 15. Part 14 was, I was feeling it. Make sure y'all go back, like, and subscribe. I will be doing a Q&A at the end of this one as I go into, I might do Part 16 today, I don't know. But I might do specific depending on how I'm feeling. But make sure you like and subscribe, and I appreciate it. I love y'all. I do this for y'all, and I'm glad y'all are entertained by this. If y'all don't mind, you could share. Share it on your Twitter. Share it on your whatever. You never know who follows whatever. If you find it interesting or entertaining, tell somebody about it. If not, if you think you want to see me somewhere or see this somewhere, send it to somebody. I mean, if I send it to somebody, it sounds like me selling myself. But if you are the best seller, if you're entertained, send it, tell people. Listen, I am impressed. I'm an MC, but what I'm impressed, and I know you're supposed to say yourself, and I do. Trust me, I try to. But what you're supposed to do is this is what happens. By me sending it, of course I would do that, and so it's unexpected. But if you, who is what they consider like you're the boss. It's entertainment. You're the boss. You command what you want to see. If you like something you want to see somewhere, send it to them. Share it on Twitter at Netflix. Somebody gonna see it because they pay attention to their social. At Lee Daniels, at whoever, at Tyler Perry, whoever. So if you want to do that, I appreciate that. And it there's a I'll do that. But if y'all want to see different stuff, different. What allows me to do this content is y'all hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, and what allows me to bring it first, you hit the share button. If you share it, people see it. That's what it is. I know I got a lot of mess and tea and all this other stuff like that that's going on, but also too, this is something too. So I thank y'all for what y'all doing stuff because y'all do like y'all do share, y'all do this, and I appreciate that, and I really really do. So what happens though is that like y'all make this possible because guess what? Me getting this out is probably something I've been wanting to do. I really feel like I can't talk to nobody that I know personally about this really. But and it's weird because I could talk to y'all and I love y'all. So thank y'all. And I do this for y'all. And I promise I'm gonna tell this as just as I remember and what I can. I still have to switch some stuff up, y'all know why. We've talked about that before. I do have to switch up some names. I don't mind dropping some names because like fuck them niggas. But also too, when I have to, out of respect, because guess what? Like my homeboy from the 6th Ward was really from another ward. The rapper that I was talking about, he's not from Shreveport in the 13, I think it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to switch some stuff up because of certain things. And y'all understand why. And I appreciate that. If I write a book, I'm going to see what I can do and cannot do. So I thank y'all so much, and I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Just to understand how much I appreciate y'all. A lot of people that's telling me this, sending me messages and stuff like that, are like, and I love that. I do read most of the comments because I'm petty. I do read a lot of the DMs because I'm petty. So I do appreciate when y'all do reach out, and there's much love from the bottom of my heart. And I thank y'all for making this and let me do this because it's just let me just get it out. I needed it out. I needed to get this out. I needed to tell y'all what I felt. I needed to tell y'all what I went through. I needed to do that, and I thank y'all. So if you, I wrote a book, and I think she ordered my book. So I really appreciate y'all. I just want y'all to know that from the bottom of my heart. And that's no step. That's no step at all. That's real talk from me to y'all. I really, really appreciate the love. And if y'all continue to give it to me, I will continue to do what I need to do to make y'all, to honor that for y'all. I really feel that. That's really what it is. So back to the story. So this bitch Terry, stood me up at the wedding. He stood me up at the wedding because Slim One told him all about all the little finagling and flirting and shit we had been doing. Slim One was just jelly, and no step. He wanted to fuck with me, but he felt like if once I get married, he was all the attention that I give Terry and all the respect I give Terry. Like if Terry could tell me come see, I come. I could be standing up talking to Slim One, and Terry be like, come on, holler at me, and he could come in. So they kind of like, so it was like a little dislike thing right there. And he did not want me to marry Terry. He didn't want that to be a big thing. So I literally was trying to get my old man back so bad. And I wanted him back. I needed him back. I wanted him because like you tripping. He was ignoring me and that drove me insane. But let me show you what God do. Because I was being a hoe. And that's truly what I was being. I had no, I was being a hoe. I was running around here doing a little bit of everything. It is what it is. But let me show you how God works. Because God will punish you just as well as he will bless you. I don't believe, me personally, do not believe in the devil doing this or the devil doing that. I think that God is just. And when I say just, I mean karma. And so guess what the fuck happened? A punk comes on the compound. No step. I appreciate that, Benji. No, I have 51 likes. That's about right. I like to have half a likes to what the thing is. That's good. That's 50% engagement. That works. That's perfect. That's a good number for YouTube. That's very good for YouTube. A lot of them just have like 10%, and that's like average, and like 20% is like high. 50% is amazing. So that's good. Moderators, as long as it stay about half, take the number of likes and double it. If we got that many views, we good. We're great. That's great. That's amazing. That's excellent on YouTube. Everything gonna point to the up. All right. So that's how YouTube measures engagement, I think. But I see that as a stat. They have a percentage stat, and my engagement is like 50%, and that's perfect. So so not talking about that. Moderators, that's your job to talk about likes and stuff like that. So I stopped talking to Slimmer. Like, fuck Slimmer, bitch. You can't keep your fucking mouth shut. You don't deserve this mouth. You don't deserve nothing. And he had been trying. I'll go in the junior. He'll just come look at me. He'll go in. I'll be in the junior. He'll be like, man, stop playing. He'll go. One time he'll be in the interlock. I have his dick out, and I just walk past him like ain't nothing wrong. Like, click, good day. Bitch, I done saw that dick. I done saw that big old dick before, bitch. It ain't no tea. It ain't no tea to me. So, bitch, they put a punk. They had another punk come. And I don't know. I don't remember her name either. But let's just make up a name for. No, Star. I'm so sorry. That's the whole name. I was like, make up a name for that whole girl. Hey, hit me like that. Star. And I want to say, I'm trying to say Star. Star wasn't from New Orleans, but she might have been from Baton Rouge or somewhere. I can't remember. But Star. Now she's a little muscular little bitch, and she fall in Terry and them unit. So I'm not too concerned with it at first. She was like, cause at first when she's come, and I walked in the unit, and people was telling her, oh, that's Shakie, that's the queen. And so she came up to me, so, oh, hi, queen. I was like, yeah, how you doing? And she was like, I'm Star, and blah, 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 introduce herself. And I'm like, all right, cool, you need something, sister? And she was like, I know I'm good. My property came with me, etc., etc. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. And she was like, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. Who your nigga in here? I said, Terry, he mine. But everybody else is free game, sister. I was like, and you in a good unit because, bitch, they got I used to call D the unit for dicks, bitch. Because they had the dicks in D. So, bitch, boom. So, I'm just going about my little punk little world. I'm trying to get over Terry. I liked this Terry. I had fell in love. And I was sorry for fucking with someone. And I used to tell him that. I had admitted eventually. Like, we had started talking a little cordially through the fence or whatever. And I had admitted to him that I used to play with someone. But that was, like, really before, like, us really, like, messing around. And, like, when I took it serious with him, I really told him I stopped. Which was kind of sort of true in a way. Bitch. So we started talking cordially. So somewhere they was used to tell me that they used to see all the time Terry and start talking. Now, I don't have no problem with that because I don't feel like no bitch could take nothing I have anyway. But I'm also shaking the bitch. I would think the bitch would be a little more smarter than to fucking play with me, bitch. Y'all can hear me? Because I'm just chill. I mean, it's not getting along right now. So, all right. So, bitch, the whole Terry, I would say the whole star, one time I was outside and I spoke to Terry and I'm like, what's up, Terry? How you doing? And he was like, I'm cool, I'm cool. And I started talking to him through the fence. I saw the whole star come walk outside, look at me and Terry, and then kind of look like that, and then walk back in the unit. And so I said, something ain't right. So I started playing with Terry. I was like, oh, look, your little girlfriend look like she upset that you talking to me. He was like, who, Star? I'm like, well, who else? He was like, nah, man, I don't fuck with that like that. Star just cool people. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like it. What's Tanisha at? Hold up. What's Tanisha at? Where's Tenacious? I don't even see Tenacious in. Is that Tenacious from Instagram Tenacious? You Tenacious from Instagram Tenacious? That's the Tenacious you are? Good morning, everybody. My bad. Yes, okay. Well, here, let me help you out, sister. I definitely gotta make you a moderator. You my baby. All right. So, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, bitch, I go in the uni one day, and I see Star in the shower, but I'm looking for Terry, so it is what it is. She in the shower, like, oh, that's nothing. And so I go back to his rack, and he like drying off his feet or something, like he just got out of the shower. I'm like, what? But I ain't said nothing. I'm in my mind like, no, Sam, what's going on here? I was like, I knew you lying. I said, and so I walked inside, I said, oh, you ain't wait till I come in and get in the shower? He was like, man, you know it ain't that type of time. He was like, you got one chance with me. You missed your chance. I was like, find time to tell me. I said, bitch, don't tell me that. I was like, find time to tell me, but bitch, don't play like that dick don't get hard for me still. And so, bitch, I grabbed his dick, and he let me. And so I'm kind of playing with it, and it's kind of feel like it's getting hard. He was like, man, come on, shake it, stop. I said, if you really want to stop me, you know how to stop me. And so all I hear is Star coming trot over there like, what's going on? I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm talking to my little snake. What's up with you? Sister, how you doing? She was like, oh, and walked off. Let's get it clear. Let's get it clear. Sip C, no step. I'm almost out of tea, bitch. So, I'm like, something going on. Everybody's telling me going on. What you come and ask what's going on over here for? So, the next day, I see him on the yard, and I said, come here, Terry. And he come over there. I said, you fucking with that little girl? You could tell me. I ain't tripping. I can't do nothing but respect it, you heard me? I had my chance like you said. Just tell me you fucking with her. He was like, no, I ain't fucking with that hoe. I ain't fucking with that hoe. As soon as I say that, I see her come walk up with an ice cream and give it to him. I said, little sister. She was like, what's up? What's up, queen? I'm like, this your dream? She was like, oh, no, we just cool. That's just my partner. I thought you said that's your snack. I said, okay, that's what's up. And so, bitch, so I'm like, something ain't right. So everybody kept telling me they fucking wrong. I'm seeing it, but I'm like, why the fuck they just don't want you to just tell me so I could bat the fuck out this hoe? And I'll come to find out the reason why they don't want to tell me is because people had already told her that if I find out that I was gonna bat the fuck out of her. So Rosetta and me was I had one day me and Rosetta was taking GED, and so me and her was sitting at the table in GED, and so I was like, we were just running our mouth. And she was like, blum, blum, blum. And I don't know how it slipped out of her mouth. She was like, yeah, and that girl, and Star and your ex, man. And I was like, what you mean Star and him? She was like, girl, they go together. I'm like, girl, no, they don't. Girl, they been told me they don't go together, girl. She was like, oh, girl, Shakie, they go together. I know what you talk about. I know who told you no lie. But them people go together, baby. That's her old man. They fucking go together. Everybody knows it. I'm like, so why they don't tell me? Because it was like, because Miss Baby think you ain't gonna, that you gonna do her something. She really like think you gonna do her something. I'm like, all right. I said we'll see about that. So, bitch, when I make my little rounds, I go to the unit. And Terry was Terry was sitting in the bed talking to this pilot. So I went back, I went to go speak to him, and I said, y'all give us a few minutes. So I get over there, and I just immediately put my hand on that dick. And I got my hand in his face. He's like, Shakie, you gotta stop, you gotta stop. I said, no, fuck that. I said, this is my dick, it's gonna always be my dick, I don't give a fuck. I'm just want this total whatever. And so, bitch, I'm playing with his dick, He's like, Shakie, come on, stop. And I'm bigger than him. Terry's small. Bitch, I'm like, bitch, I would take this dick. Stop playing with me. You must have ain't heard, bitch. I knock niggas out and suck dicks, bitch. He was like, Shakie, no, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not stopping. I'm playing with that dick. And bitch, I'm holding him down like I'm about to eat his dick up right there. But of course, I'm not gonna do it because there's niggas right there and I'm not gonna disrespect them. I was like, come beat me in the internet. Come in and out. He said, no, I ain't gonna interact with you. I was like, Terry, I need you. I want you. Blah, 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 etc., etc. And who walks up with Miss Thor? And she was like, so you're not gonna tell her, Terry? I was like, tell me what? She was like, I'm tired of pretending like whatever. She was like, we go together, that's my man. I'm like, oh, for real? That's your man? And I got up. That girl walked back. I said, girl, I'm not finna do you nothing, girl. I got too much going on in this compound. Y'all good. Y'all could have been told me that. It's no shade, sister. If I was there, I would have said no sap. But if I had that word then, but we just invented that word. So no sap is the correct term for whatever. So she just bought back like, bitch, like she ready to squad. Bitch, I'm not finna do you nothing, girl. I got too much to lose. I'm making too much money on this compound. But you know what? I'm like, you can have him. It is what it is, sister. So I left out. So Terry had cracked my face 100 times so far. And I'm like, damn, I really fucked with. And so now that I know and they feel like it's okay, they just was walking around the compound playing in my face, like holding their little hands, going on their little picnics. And I'm looking like, bitch, that's my picnics. That's my hand to hold, bitch. So, bitch, in my mind, I was like, damn, I gotta break them bitches up some type of way. But I said, no, let me not do that. The best way to get over a nigga is with another nigga. So now I was like, okay, fuck that, Slim One. Let's do it. It is what it is. So I start, so I go to Slim One and I write him a nasty old level like, let's be together, blah, blah, blah. And I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even want to be with this boy. I knew this boy was about the shits and the fuckery. I knew it. So I don't even know what the fuck it was. But he was just, he had his little thing. So he was like, cool. So I replanned the wedding. I didn't go as extravagant as last time with the reception plan and all that stuff as it was, but I just wanted to be known that I'm finna get married. So I want to have a wedding. Because just in case they didn't come, Terry had taught me a value lesson. Don't never trust trade. And never trust what could happen. So I planned a little light wedding. I invited a couple of the girls. I tell a few of my homeboys, whatever. And so, bitch, so me and Slim One, we go ahead and we go to church and we have our little wedding. So we marry. I'm married to Slim One. And so being married to Slim One was weird, is all I can say. Because I'm thinking the age difference was a lot. Like, I want to talk about some intelligible stuff sometimes, and he always wants to talk about some fuckery shit. Like, I beat that nigga up and I beat that nigga up. Like, this shit drove me insane. But I'm not gonna lie. He kept a hard dick. And so I mean, fuck, I couldn't really complain much after that. So by us having a way to, by me being in the hall and him having a way, we had a way to like whatever, like in through the laundry rooms and stuff like that, we start going together. And okay, at some point in time, it became to the point where it was like, all right, fuck Terry. I see them and get a little jealous, but it'll be like, fuck them. I'm cool. I'm happy. My boy dicking me down. It is what it is. Slim One, they had an opening in the kitchen. And so I used my little stroke as far as the chemical person to get Slim One to come to trustee. So I got him and Trusty with us. So now we was in the dorm together, and our relationship just kind of went and grew like that. Now, the point I could honestly say I was like, fuck Terry, and I really fell in love with someone was my grandmother had passed while I was in prison. And so my grandmother and me, not the grandmother I talk about in the book, but my other grandmother. So I talk about one of grandmother in the group, that's Gram. She passed while I was out a free person, but my other grandmother passed. Now me and my grandmother wasn't as tight, but we was tight enough. And so anything like that happens in prison, it's a big thing because you're already emotionally attached to whatever. Your emotions are going from here to there, up to down, everywhere. And so by me hearing news of my grandmother's passing, it really just kind of like put me in a depressed mood. And the whole time I was in a depressed mood, he was there for me. Like, he really didn't press no issues, stuff like that. He used to come and like wake me up and give me a lot of. Slim One was this type of nigga. He liked to kiss a lot. So, like, and so a lot of times niggas have a complex about kissing their homosexuals in the mouth, but not Slim One. That mouth, his tongue going in that mouth ASAP. And so he'd just like to he'll come and give my little kiss and give me my little hug, ask me if I'm okay, baby, and all stuff like that. So this is the point when my grandmother passed, is really what I could say, like, he was kind of there for me in a sense. And not really judging. It showed me his adult side. It showed me his man side more than his little boy side. And so yeah, he was affectionate. And so so this motherfucker really yeah, welcome all new people. So I literally kind of fell in love with him. It was like, fuck Terry and Star, what the fuck they got going on. Fuck them. It is what it is. Every time they'll do something, I'll do it bigger. I have more money. If they go on a picnic, bitch, I'll go on a fucking cookout, bitch. If they, you know, if I saw him rocking some new shoes that she had got, bitch, I'm gonna go get Slim One 2 pair. Bitch, it's nothing. I wasn't in competition with them, but I just want to show him, like, bitch, y'all do is nothing. Y'all can never, ever play with me. And so we can't, by his affection, it kind of made me fall in love with him. And so we got in love. Now, this is the part that so this is how me and Slim One ended up separating. And I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story a little bit out of chronological order. So they have this thing called re-entry, and it's something I think they're making now. All inmates in the state go through. It's a 90-day program where they just tell you, like, it's like, well, it was a 90-day program then. I don't know what it is now. Y'all might hear about it. But it gives you time off your sentence if you complete the program. And like, you go to it for 90 days and they help you. I think it's a money racket. They must get some kind of grant from it, if I'm not mistaken. But because it's really bullshit. But they tell you some good stuff, like, okay, get your health care, get your stuff. What's your plan? You got to write this and all this other stuff like that. And so at the time, I was called for reentry, which means if I would have just gotten state time, I would be nearing the end of my sentence now, because I was sentenced to 10 years. But in a state, you generally do about 5 on the 10. So I was nearing the end of my state sentence. And so they was preparing me for, like, coming back in society. So my name got called for reentry. So which means that they were shipping me from East Carroll to Orleans Parish, because that's my parish of origin. And so they sent you to the reentry that's closer to your, like, region. And so by me being from New Orleans, I will go to New Orleans reentry. So I was being shipped. And so I had to get shipped from East Carroll to Orleans. It was sad to say the least, because Slim One was not happy. This is like, he literally helped me pack my stuff and walked it to when it was when it was time to ship, and like the captains and all of them looking like, what the fuck wrong with you? He was like literally on some crying shit. Like, he literally started crying because I was leaving him. Not leaving him because I wanted to, but leaving. But he literally like giving me hugs and stuff, and was like literally a sad day for both of us, because like he was making me cry and tear up, and it was so fucking sweet, bitch. In a sense, Kurt, and it don't even feel like it was prison in my mind right now, like how he was, like he was holding my bags, like he was seeing me off, like he was at the window watching the bus, like damn. And it's weird because like even in prison, when you're in prison, especially being a homosexual in prison, you develop relationships, not just relationships, but like not just romantic relationships, but relationships with people. Like Rosetta, I was sad seeing her leave. Like, girl, we had become like cool. Um it happens. And so yeah, emotions are real. And so it's like you're leaving a home. And so this is a place that I had been. And so we're at 16K, congratulations. 16K what? Dollars? What the 16K what? We at 16K. What's that 16K? What are y'all talking about? What is 16K? 16K what? What are y'all talking about? 16K what? All right. So I don't know. Views? Oh, okay, that's what's up. We're at 16K views. I said 217. Subscribers, followers, you, subscribers. Let's continue because it's good. Subscribers, 60,000 supporters on you. Oh, we're at 16,000 subscribers. Oh, that is awesome because we just had 10,000 like on the 10th of October. That's what's up. Thank y'all so much. That means y'all doing y'all thing. I love y'all. Thank you. Keep sharing, please. All my new subscribers, welcome. I love y'all. This is a channel where you might hear anything, see anything. Case in point. No sap. Let's sip a little tea for that. 16K. Hey, y'all. We are Sip Nation is 16K strong on YouTube. Let's sip a little tea. All right. So it was sad leaving Slim One because I loved him. I think he loved me, and my heart warmed to him because our relationship, we never had a fuss, we never had a fight, we never had an issue. The sex was good, everything. I did not like how he initially started our relationship, but it was sad that we had to separate. All right, so this is the part outside of chronological order. I wrote someone, and we wrote each other back and forth for a long time. Pretty much the rest of my state prison sentence, it was very difficult writing him in the feds. So when I got to the feds, I kind of had to whatever. But I kept in contact with him kind of weirdly through that fiasco. When I came home, someone was still in jail, and I did contact him and talk to him while I could. At the time, I was just getting myself on the feet, and he asked me to send him $50. So I'm like, okay, I got it on like when I get paid. But when I got paid, it was some issue. The state was taking. This is what happened. The feds still had me on restitution. The state was taking money, and I end up not even having enough money to survive myself. And so I was like, I couldn't send it. And so for some reason, he got mad because I couldn't do that. Like, he felt I was lying to him, but I really wasn't. I really had some issues going on. So, boom. So someone came home eventually. Someone came home and literally called my phone and told me, I just wanted to tell you, fuck you one last time before whatever. I'm like, seriously? That's how you rock it? I was like, okay, whatever. Because during the letters that we was writing to each other, we was, saying, okay, how we gonna fuck with each other when we get home, and how we gonna do this and that, and how this is gonna be, and blah, blah, blah. So he wanted to say, like, see, like, I would have fucked with you, but because you was unreal with me that one fucking time, it's over with. I'm like, child, whatever. So look, I'm looking at his Instagram page one time and say, oh, that's how you living? That bitch blocked me on not Instagram, on Facebook. I think he blocked me on Instagram. I don't know if he blocked me on Instagram. I don't think if I know his Instagram, but I look this bitch ass up on Facebook. That whole blocked me. I said, oh, that's how you living? And he blocked me. Over $50. But he said, oh, you lying. Now, keep in mind, we had not talked in 5 years. So he had grown, but he had got fucked up. But also, this is too what happened. Word had got back to me. They was fucking with another punk, but he always denied that. Now, so I don't know who he fucking right now, but he got a big old dick and you know, $5, $10 bills. Especially, look, I had just got out of prison, and one of the first things I do is contact you and just see how you doing. I had to look you up and stuff. I remember because his birthday was on Christmas. His birthday is Christmas, and so I was eating. Of course, I knew his real name. So it's like, seriously, whatever. I think he built a case, but the only part that fucked me up is that he really did call me when he came home. It was like, I just want to call and see your number and tell you fuck you one last time. Fuck me, girl. You know what? It is what it is. So that was outside of chronological order, of course. I just want y'all to know what happened because I'm not even talking about him no more. It was like, fuck her. Anyway, so they shipped me to the place that I actually got raped at, which is Orleans Parish Prison. Although they shipped me to a different part, which the reentry program was in the Templeman building, I got raped in HOD. The Orleans Parish has, like, at the time, before they built the new jail, it was Templeman, HOD, and Old Parish. I had been to the Old Parish. After the rape, I had been raped in HOD. And so they sent me to the Templeman part where the reentry was. So I went through the reentry program. Now, there's really no real story here about the reentry, because in reentry, you're just really trying to get your shit together. Like, whatever. But I'm going to give you a little sub-story for the people that do follow me on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram or you do not know what I'm talking about, it's not really up for question and answer on that part. But this is where I actually met the banger, a.k.a. Magnolia Banger. The banger that's sometimes on my lives on Instagram. I actually met him in prison here when I was in reentry that time. And as the story goes, like, I had a nigga, but it's like of no consequence. It's like just a little nigga I was fucking with. We were only gonna be together for 90 days. So it didn't even, it really was like just a little fuck thing or whatever. But so D-Banger, so this is just a little sub-story. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's not that serious. It is what it is. But I met D-Banger in prison. When I met D-Banger, he was initially pretending to be a straight man. I knew his face, though, because I'm like, I know this boy's face from somewhere. I have mentioned my best friend Eric before. In context, Eric always would send me pictures. Like, I would tell him, like, he'd be like, what you want? I would say, just go to the club and send me some pictures, because I love MCing. Like, the mic, I love MCing. Like, I literally, if that's my crack. If I could put MC up my nose, I would. That's the only thing that would go up my nose. If I could shoot up MCing, bitch, the feeling you get from MCing to me is euphoria. No step. And so, I always would want to, so I would always tell him, go to the club and send me some pictures of what's going on. Go to the gay club, straight club, it don't matter. Just send me some pictures of girls shaking and stuff. I like to see that. I like MCing. I love MCing. I love it. If they tell me I couldn't MC no more, I think, bitch, I was even MCing in prison. Y'all find out in a minute. But y'all find out when I get to the feds, because they have talent shows in the feds, and I was hosting the talent shows, everything. I was really MCing in prison. But I actually won two. That's a whole other story for another day. Nonetheless, Eric would send me pictures of the club. And one time he was in the club, he took some pictures, and D-Banger was in one of the pictures at the gay club. And so I didn't know who, I had seen him before just in passing, but not knowing who he was. He was probably still a boy then. He was probably still a straight nigga then. But the pictures in my lock, I'm like, oh, what this boy doing at Fusions? So I went to him on a little side note. I was like, ain't that you? He was like, yeah, don't tell nobody. So D-Banger was doing this. I swear this was what D-Banger was doing. D-Banger was in that bitch being a real nigga, standing up, pissing, jacking off on free women. Like, really just out there really being a boy. I'm like, girl. But look, it ain't my business. Do what you do. So one time my dude was going through my pictures. And so my dude was going through my pictures, right? My dude going through my pictures. He was like, hey, that's that dude right there. I was like, yeah, baby, don't tell nobody that that's him. Because he don't want nobody to know. He was like, oh. So, now a real nigga feel like a punk or homosexual person to stay in a whole place. They say this all the time. I don't know why. So, bitch, one time, D-Banger was playing cards with my dude. being a real nigga, talking real nigga shit. And my dude was like, nigga, you a whole punk. It's so deep. And I'm gonna tell y'all just the real deal of how it happened. It's just really how it happened. And I don't, and I'm not a fan of D-Banger, but D-Banger really was like, man, what you want to fight? What's up? Like, he was really about that. Like, he really, you know the shit he be talking? He talked that shit. I ain't gonna lie, he talked that shit. I was like, bitch, this about to go. He was like, I ain't no fucking punk, man. How the fuck you get that shit from? And I'm like, oh, no. So my nigga come, I'm in the bed, I'm hearing it, but I'm like, I don't want no fucking parts. Thank you, Antoine. I'm like, bitch, I don't want no fucking parts. 130, 260, yep, all right. So I'm like, I don't want no fucking parts, bitch. So, bitch, no sap, bitch. My dude come over there, was like, waking me up. I'm about to say, babe, let me see that picture. I'm like, what did you talk about? What picture? He was like, man, let me see that picture. And I had a lot of pictures. I had lots of pictures, hundreds and hundreds of pictures. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me in your locker. Let me in your locker. I'm like, what for what? I'm trying to like, look, don't do this. I don't want no parts. No fucking parts. Like, I'm trying to give him his, like, leave me alone about it. So he was like, man, babe, come on. So he opened my locker eventually and went through them pictures one by motherfucking one until he found that picture of D-Banger. Man, it's the punk club, man. You at the punk club. Babe, tell me that's the punk club. I'm like, well, that's Fusions, but like a lot of straight people go to Fusions, bitch. I'm trying to help him, bitch. I'm trying to help him because I know what's about to happen. So all it took. Them niggas found out that hoe was a motherfucking, they found out D-Banger was gay. Oh, shit. So that almost caused an uproar on the fucking tip. D-Banger gay, D-Banger gay. He need to be sitting down pissing. He need to be facing the wall showering. He need to be doing this. He need to be doing that. He don't need to be jacking off on the hoes. Stay out the hoes face like that. You his sister. And it's like, oh my fucking God. And so this is where, now as in prison, this is where D-Banger became my child. Real talk. It was not on the streets. It was in prison. D-Banger became my prison daughter that day. So, thank you so much, Gary Owens. I hope I pronounced that right. D-Banger became my daughter in prison. And so I had to show her the ropes. Oh, but bitch. A monster I created. Just how hot in the drawers D-Banger is in the streets is how hot in the drawers that bitch was in prison. And that bitch opened up something they call a car wash, bitch. And bitch, that would motherfucking have a car wash going. Niggas just drive through like a motherfucking car wash, bitch. Bitch. And so, eventually, D-Banger turned into D-Banger did a whole switcheroo, bitch, on the hoes. Now, of course, when I got out, I became, being a prison hoe, I identified for my aesthetics and for my, so as a mother, as a woman, as a sister, as it is, as a person, and so the he she pronouns, it don't bother me. If a motherfucker call me girl, it is what it is. But I do know now that I am a man, and so I am a dad. So when I got out, I became D-Banger's father, and D-Banger became my son. We identify as men. In prison, it is what it is. And y'all can say what y'all want about it, and people can talk about it and say what the fuck they want about it, but I know for a fact, you're going to self-identify with whatever it is. And in prison, niggas just happen to call you she, he. For she, girl, they'd rather say boy, her, and stuff like that. And that's what it is. And so, okay. So when D-Banger got out, he got out before me, of course, I think. But when I saw him when I got out, he just became we just transferred to son, father, in a verse to. Why am I froze? Y'all see me? Am I froze to y'all? Am I froze? Because I can't see shit. That's not right. I'm froze. Y'all can hear me though? Y'all can hear me, but I'm froze. I'm not froze for you. I just froze. audio, no visual. All right. So let me end this. We're gonna come back into a Q&A.